Hello crafty friends! I hope you're excited about today's video because today I'm using some brand new summertime release products from LDRS Creative. And myself and the rest of the design team have put together a bunch of projects featuring the summer stamps, dies, and stencils to give you some inspiration from the new release. So head over to the LDRS Creative blog and you're going to see all of the design team's photos of their projects to give you a lot of inspiration. So let's get started with my project. I have a piece of light blue cardstock that I cut down to be the size of an A2 card. So it's 4¼ inches by 5½ inches. And I am using the Ocean Waves stencil. This is a new stencil, and I'm going to just blend some Pistachios Aplenty ink over the top of this. So this is going to give me a super fun ocean wavy background. And having that blue cardstock in the background rather than white is going to kind of give you that more of an underwater feel. The School of Fish stencil is probably my favorite stencil from this release. I love this little swirl of fish, and I have another video coming later on, I'm not sure when, but later on, where I will use this as a centerpiece on a card. For today's project, I'm going to be using Tropical Sea ink, and I'm just shifting the stencil around to blend off the corner of my card. And then I'm going to peel it up and move it down to the bottom corner, and I will stencil these little fishies again. Now, one of the reasons I love this stencil is because it can kind of be used either way. So the little humps can go on the top of the fish or on the bottom, depending on the look that you want to get. So I'm just going to move this to the bottom corner, replace my masking tape so that I don't get ink anywhere that I don't want it to be. And then I'm going to move on to coloring. My images are from the Mermaid Treasures stamp set. This stamp set has 3 cute little mermaids and then some accompanying little fishies and some coral, other things to go along with the mermaid. Today I'm just stamping and coloring 2 of the mermaids, and I stamped them with Raven Hybrid ink, and I'm just going to color them in with my Copics. I'm coloring each of them just a little bit differently, but I am making sure to use the Copics in multiple areas. So I'm kind of coloring her hair with this gold brown color, and I colored the trident of the other mermaid with that same gold brown color. I find that when you use colors multiple times across your card, it brings everything together and makes it look like they were meant to go together. So I'm just going to finish up my coloring, really easy coloring, and then I will die cut these little mermaids with the Mermaid Treasures coordinating die set. It's time to stamp a sentiment, so I've positioned a stamp from the Mermaid Treasures stamp set onto my Misty, and I thought that I would just stamp this right onto my background using the Raven Hybrid ink. But you're going to see here, as I stamp it, I think that it just blends in. There's a lot of color in the background with the colored cardstock and then the dual stenciling on top that it just kind of gets lost. So I swapped that out for a white banner. And I'm just going to add the sentiment banner as well as the mermaids onto my card with some foam squares. And that's going to finish off this card. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, this is a brand new release from LDRS Creative, so head over to the shop and grab your new summertime goodies. I'll see you guys later. Bye!